Welcome back, guys, to Wright Turnabout Bloodlines, Episode 6. Now, I do not feel like explaining stuff, so just go back and watch the last 5 episodes, please. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. Now, we have to put someone on trial. And I vote we do Dick Gumshoe. Early in the trial, Detective Gumshoe testified about the basics of this crime. Indeed he did, Miss Wright. But why are you bringing him up now? Because, Your Honor, by sheer coincidence, he was also acting a detective who investigated the death of Carmen all those years ago. Really? What an odd happenstance. It's true. Jim was indeed the one who looked into her death. And he was also the one to declare it free from sabotage. So, Your Honor, I think you'll agree that few would know much more about it than him. I'm in agreement with the defense, Mr. Portsman. How soon can the detective be called to the stand? He can be still in writing. Well, as a matter of fact, he was part of the team of officers that searched for the sniper rifle, and he's still here in the courthouse. Fast Gumshoe gets around. Yeah, seems to pop up everywhere, doesn't he? Makes me wonder sometimes, you know. He's a detective on all our cases. It's just like meant to be. Well, then it's decided. Bailiff, please escort Detective Gumshoe to the stand. I really should have ended it. No, I couldn't have. Jim, would you please once again state your name and occupation for the court? The name ain't Jim, I tell you that much. The name's Dick Gumshoe. I'm a homicide detective for the LAPD. What? What are you laughing at, detective? Well, it's just I've never been called to the stand twice in one case before. Technically, he's the only one here to talk about a different case, and not this one. Details. Now, Jim, are you ready to testify about whether or not Miss Atmey's death was an accident? Yes, sir. Oh, no. I don't think you heard me. I said, are you ready? Huh? Come on now, Jim. You gotta get in the game. It's just like you and Spines out there. Only the ones of you that are gonna walk with a W. Bro. And it's gotta be, you hear me, you. You're down and out. Everyone's counted on you. And you're an underdog, man. But you're going too slow. You don't think you will. Dialects. The dialects for these games are so strange. Come on, man. You gotta go all the way. I believe in you. The people believe in you. What? Yeah, you're right, sir. I've got this. I can do it. You. Me? You. You're going down today, pal. You hear me? I'm in the zone. Yeah! And here I thought Gumshoe hated Portsman. Maybe he thinks if he plays the law enforcement, it'll treat him better. Well, the prosecution is finished with this inspiring pep talk. Detective, will you please tell the court all you know about the death of Carmen Atmey? Later, he gets the rebound, passes it to the man, and shoots it. What? Is that a basketball term? I don't play sports, as you can tell. Testimony. Sorry, pal, but you're not going to get anywhere with the reopening in this case. This has been the second most scrutinized car accident in the recent memory. That cause of crash is still unknown, though we know it involved an engine failing. Now, let's take a look at his hotel manager, stuntman, composer, professional photographer. Stuntman might have something to do with that. Miss Abby was driving down the road on top of the hill. What's that? Oh, when it happened. It was then the engine stopped working, caused her car to careen. You mean caravine? Careen through the siding. Car fell a good 50 feet before crashing. The front of the car was completely totaled. There was seemingly nothing she could have done to save herself. She suffered serious injuries from the crash. She was dead within the hour. Investigation was intense, and we found absolutely no signs of sabotage. It was an accident, pal. No doubt about it. And boom goes the dynamite. Well, that certainly was very detailed testimony, Detective. You bet it was, 'cause I'm in the zone. Well, that, and you did tell me to testify about everything I knew of her death, so. And so I brought this report, the accident, with me. Shots of the inside and outside of the car are included in, well, according to the accident. Okay, where is that accident report? Car hit thing. No apologies for quality of the interior shot. I was running out of time. I try to make a better picture tomorrow. They use actual. Oh. Heh. So they used an actual thing, but that's messed up there. So there's the outside, the inside. Seems like a very high-tech car. The outside. Terrible inside. The inside almost looks to be fine, but Very well. Is the defense ready to start the cross-examination? We most certainly are, Your Honor. Portsman's right. Breaking a 7-year-old case won't be easy. Maybe I ought to get in the zone myself. Put your game face on, Nick. Oh, what is it like that? Put your game face on, Nick. Oops. Accident. Sorry, pal, but you're not going anywhere else. Okay. Sounds to be the second most recent. That because unknown. We know the press. That really is odd, isn't it? I mean, you have what detectives, forensic investigator, maybe even looked at mechanics. Yeah. So you think they'd be able to figure out more detail than the cause of the crash? Yet after all this time, still, all we know is the engine failed for seemingly no reason. Well, don't get me wrong. People have their theories. Just a lack of proof is the problem. Theories, huh? If you take a look at the accident report, maybe I'll come up with a theory of your own. Miss Sammy was driving down a hill on sort of a tall hill when it happened. It was then the engine stopped working due to causing her carrying. Wait! There was no thing. Side railing, you say? Yeah, the railing at the side of a road. But aren't those supposed to prevent accidents like this from happening? Well, yeah, but they can't take a head-on collision from an out-of-control car. True. They're really more of letting people know how close they can get to the edge of the road. Yeah. But we're going off topic. Indeed. So the car crashed through the railing. How far did it drop? 50 feet. Front thing was completely totaled. Totaled. 50 feet. That's certainly a long way for a heavy thing to be dropping. Made for a of impact. Sure. Hollywood movie, that car probably would have exploded. I guess every car isn't a Pinto after all. Damn with the testimony. Now, Luke Atme did say that he was a stunt man. So he would have known how, I guess, that worked. Oh. Gunsmith, biochemist, chemist, detective. Biochemist. What kind of injuries? Now, when you say injuries, upon impact her body was slung forward. She ended up crashing into the shattered windshield. Wait a minute. In this picture, the windshield is not shattered. Hey, Zeal 1, if you ever see this, you made a mistake with... Most of her injuries came from... Ooh. Wait just a minute. She flung forward into the windshield. Yes. Detective, was Miss Atme not wearing a seatbelt? About that. Why is he hesitating so much, Nick? I can only think of one good reason. Witness, answer the question. The seatbelt from the driver's seat had been removed. Removed? It was removed how? Well, we don't know. Well, find out. If it was ripped out intentionally, it'd be surefire proof of sabotage. Objection! Come on, Spines, what do you think you police a bunch of Yogi Berras? Give them some credit. Of course the police looked into the seatbelt. They found out two important things. First off, with the tear itself, there was no proof that was caused intentionally. Secondly, it had been removed 1 month before Miss Satney's accident. During the time, Luke Atme himself had driven the car several times. An unnecessary risk on his part to do on purpose and drive around in it, wouldn't you say? I guess that is true. So, while there's an interesting side note, the seal provides us with little proof of anything. What do you think he's thinking about, Nick? When I look, he's thinking, wow, this is looking more like a murder all of a sudden. The investigation was intense, and we found absolutely no signs of sabotage. It was an accident. There's nothing about it, pal. Wow, that would test me. Second most. And what would the first most scrutinized car accident be? I think, you know that is actually... Wait a minute. He's talking about... Yeah. Best to let sleeping dogs lay on that one. So anyway, what exactly has the accident undergone on such scrutiny? Well, it's kind of a serious crash after all. That caused the crash is unknown. We know it's a failing engine. It's that was driving down a tall hill. A road on the side of a tall hill. Yeah. See, the Atmes didn't always live in the mansion theirs. Before Miss Satney died, they lived in a smaller house up in the mountains. The route she had that day took a path down the side of the hill. It was the worst possible kind of place to have an accident like this. Now about this route. According to the article, the route was a very common one for Miss Satney. One that she had been down several times. Yeah. So, it isn't too much of a stretch to say that the other Atmes knew of the hillside road too. And as you said, it's clearly a bad place to have an accident. Which means that Luke could have planned. Objection! Yeah. Let me just stop you right there. There's nothing more, it's circumstantial conjecture. If you want to disprove this testimony, you'll need something that is a bit more decisive than that. Mr. Portsman is correct. Please continue with the testimony. We're going to debunk the same. It just stopped working, inside running, the car fell a good 40 feet. Nothing. Now, why do you say that? Objection! That has nothing to do with the weather accident, Spines. Figure out why Jim's testifying in the first place. Nothing else is worth working about. Sorry, Mr. Wright, but I must hold on. Sorry about that. Good enough position. May have a problem with the system. May have anything. Suffering serious injuries today without no chance of press. What do you mean? You say signs of sabotage? Well, basically anything that would have been there naturally. I can't do the voice anymore. Someone interfered with it. What? Then because they're proof of sabotage. This more say. If I can't provide proof of sabotage, it would be nothing. There was an accident, no doubt about it, pal. Okay. You are testifying about the accident, not insult me. I can't help it, I'm in the zone over here. Officer Bourne, great opportunity. Okay, I'm just skipping through this. Detective, you testify about the accident, not insult me. Harsh, pal, sensitive guy. Objection. What? Police can have your testimony. Pardon them. We've done that. Done. 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 Presented. He was a stunt man. You lie. Huh? Try and point out. I'm about to. I dare you. I'm about to. I double dare you. I'm about to. Wait. God, pal, make my day. Just forget it. Forget it. Okay, I need to make a save there. So, look at the news article. Let's say 5:30. Look at how their faces are though. So, okay, so we couldn't do that. Okay. Car crashed with a barrier on the side of the road, 8:45 a.m., 16. Carrying down 50-foot driving complete road. And running out of time. And let's forget it. Okay. So, I can't. So, I need something to tell them. So, you lie, I'm about to dare you. Okay, so, I'm going to literally go through these names. Okay. Total. So, I don't understand this. Reopen this case. So, I just go to the end of this and then. Okay, so this is relevant, maybe possible. I might have to just get rid of this. Okay, I'm gonna go through anything that'd be relevant. And I'm just gonna see what I can get to work. So that's not that. No. Profiles, I don't think so. No. I don't get it. I don't get it. I can't do it. Did I miss something? So. Yeah, all this time you have to fail, it's seemingly no reason. Well, don't get me wrong, people have their theories, it's just a practical problem. Theory. Instead of driving down a tall hill, which happened, then the engine stopped working, causing a rate. So really, the defeat Russian. So press that. Okay, she was falling for the seat. Wasn't she wearing a seatbelt? Right, removed. So. There was no proof. 1 month before. There was no proof 1 month before. There was no proof 1 month before. Okay, so. I'm just gonna have to go through everything. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing. You're not gonna see the next part because I'm gonna go through random stuff. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Hello. I know this is at the end of the video, and I'm glad if you saw this. If you're watching this, then you did see the end of the video. What happened, I'm going to explain. Phoenix Wright, the game that I was playing, was fan-made. And it happened to have a bug at the end where I cannot complete the game. This sucks. So, no, episode 6, last episode. Sorry. But, I'm going to give out a quick shout out to Trisha C. I hope I said your name right. On Guam. Hello, Trisha. I hope you're doing very well. So, yeah. Also, Trisha, if you're freaking out right now, you can blame Kat. I asked her to do this. Hope you all have a nice day. Bye.